I want you to articulate in as much detail as possible the smell, the sounds, why you love what you do, your experiential uh, moments, and go for it. 20 minutes. I won't say anything. I just want to hear.
So, firstly, it's very difficult to do that because it's such a tactile medium, and I'm going to try. But I'm giving a disclaimer before I try that
Sure.
it is a tactile medium, and unless you actually try it and do it, it's hard to put it in words because it seems a little hollow
You're a
in just
pakka
words.
ceramic. Huh? You know that once I'm going to answer it, that it might break there also.
So, again, it will break at any stage.
Go for it.
And it's fine.
Just put it in the fire. Put the words in the kiln, and let's see what you say. Make me
Okay,
try to
so-
explain, and to everybody who's watching, it'll be nice to, because people have these imaginations that you're sitting and you're drawing and you're carving some things on
Yeah.
on the plate or on the pot, and then I'm going to fire it. Just can you articulate this, the beauty of it, of your everyday life as a ceramic artist?
Okay, so the way I work is I try and find inspiration from very basic things which are around me, and most of the time it's just my emotional state which manifests itself into a clay piece, right? So I'll have a lump of wedged clay, I'll have an idea that I'll want to build on, like a form that I'm thinking of that I want to try, and I will start building it in that process. Again, it's very organic, so things change in the middle. What I'm visualizing can change, cannot change. It might follow exactly the line that I'm working. While it's being made, I might want to change it around. And then the whole building process happens. Again, the building process is a mixture of various techniques, starting from on the wheel to hand building, which is pinch, coil, slab. And
Can you tell me, we're on the wheel. What are you worried about?
when you're on the wheel,
Yeah, tell me what you're worried about while you're working. I wanted to slow
So-
down the process of
so
making
while
a
you're
piece.
working, once you reach a stage where you know the technique, you are not even thinking. It is absolutely meditative. It's as simple as going cycling or swimming. Your muscle knows what to do. So once you learn how to throw on the wheel, your muscle knows what to do. You're thinking about something else, or your mind is absolutely blank. It's this. I'm not a yoga practitioner and meditation and all of that, but I do feel that's my meditative space because I just like go into this limbo mode where the clay is on the wheel. I know what I'm trying to make. A lot of the times it will flop, which is also fine, but while I'm working, I'm not thinking. It's as good as cycling. Nobody thinks when they're cycling, right?
Yeah.
You move your one leg and then the pedal moves and you know the wheels are going to move and you move ahead.
And you trust your equipment.
Yes. You trust your equipment and you trust your instinct. You get a feel of what's happening and you move along with it. So there's not much thinking that happening, especially while on the wheel.
This
When
thing you had once told me, I become one with the piece.
yeah.
Just, I don't know what you're saying. I
So
just don't
that's
understand
so
this.
that's the thing. Like your brain just doesn't work at the creation that you're doing on the wheel.
Yeah.
This is different from when I'm hand building.
Yeah.
But on the wheel, your brain is literally almost like on a shut off mode, or you're overstressing about things that you shouldn't be overstressing about, right? But you're not really worrying about what you're throwing. So the processes, you're centering, you're coning it up, you're opening your clay. It just happens as a smooth progression of these are the processes, and you trust your instinct, you trust your wheel, and you just build, and it happens. And then you become one with that because there is no line segregating you from what you're building at that point.
And you trust yourself.
Yeah, you trust yourself. And
No, I'm
it's
saying you as Veena Chandran you have no insecurities or worries that I'm going to.
I do not have, because I know at the end of the
That's
day, if I
amazing.
don't like it, I will just smash it. It doesn't
Why don't you give it to the rifle range, like, rifle association?
because I prefer smashing it.
I always wondered, why don't you give the flopped pieces to the rifle association to put, and I'd love giving it to people who want to, like, the Greeks break plates, and Japanese have wine glasses they
Yeah.
smash, and it's a trauma release exercise.
But imagine
you
you just stand in your own studio, frustrated with something, you just take a pot and smash it. Done, over.
Is it therapeutic for you, or like, oh my?
Extremely.
But you've invested so much time in a piece.
I do not feel I do not have that emotional or materialistic connect to something that I've made. Once I've made it, it's done.